What's going on, internet? My name is David. This is INTJ Report. In this video, what am I gonna talk about? How goddamn hard it was to like connect one of my mics to record my voice. It's like my mic stopped being plug and play. I couldn't use the mic on this headset. Anyways, the fucking internet's getting hacked by morons, so we have to deal with that. And then, anyways, why do I like this? These things don't cause me to be bored. They cause me to be frustrated because I'm plugging in all the things into all the right slots, and they're not working properly. So these motherfuckers. All right, maybe that's delving into conspiracy theory. So let's just talk about my real issue, or our real issue. What are some reasons why people may find INTJs boring or get bored of them easily? What just happened right now? Did you get bored of me like describing how shitty it is to connect a microphone to my fucking computer? Was that boring enough? Because I can go into greater detail. So, I wrote pick a topic, any topic at random, and let's talk about it. Let's see how fast you get bored. But that's not the question I wanted to delve into. That one's about IQ. So I'm not sure where I put it. I have a notification here, so let's see what that is. Conflicts that arise from questioning established practices. So how? I just do it and I don't say anything out loud. No, I wanted to talk about a question about IQ. So this question here is: having a high IQ a common trait among researchers, or do they have average IQs like the general population? So this is funny because what are people even researching right now? Do you know? Yeah, like there's some people studying black holes. There's some people studying string theory. There's some people working at the LHC, the Large Hadron Collider. And there's some people working on fusion energy, as if we don't have enough access to energy. These stupid fucking scientists want more access to more energy. So, is having an IQ a common trait among research? No. And my primary example of how dumb researchers are is to just invoke Oppenheimer. That stupid motherfucker is credited with building the atom bomb, like the first nuclear weapon. The first one that we you know, destroyed not Okinawa, part of Japan. That stupid motherfucker built that bomb, and he had no idea that's what he was doing until he saw, oh, these are the drawings of my research going into a bomb. So do researchers have high IQ? No. If they did, they wouldn't do what they're doing. If researchers had high IQ, they would not do what they're doing. But they don't. They're stupid fucking humans. You know, trying to understand whatever field they're in. And astrophysics might be the worst one. Quantum mechanics. I don't think humans will ever weaponize quantum mechanics. I don't think we're. I think that most of it is idiots' imagination. Quantum mechanics. So I don't think we'll weaponize that. But just look at fission. Look at fission technology. And when did we do that? Around the Second World War. We created fission bombs, nuclear weapons. Which, so basically it's like fission is dividing, right? Like you just, you take a thing and you break it and use the energy of the breakage. It's a simplistic form, but that's what fission is. You fucking break a thing, take the energy from the breakage, and employ it as a weapon. And now we have people working on fusion, which is technically it's better, right? Because like fusion doesn't have, fission has garbage. When you do fission, there is excess particles, excess whatever. There's garbage that comes off, and that's, you know, oftentimes the radiation and the heat that you have to cool down. But fusion, supposedly, you know, in hypotheses, it's not theory yet because they can't fucking do it over and over. Like theory is, you tested a hypothesis to the umpteenth time, and it was always true. That's a theory. But the hypothesis of fusion is you break it, and then you just have leftovers of the breakage. Whereas fission, you destroy it, and what the energy it takes to destroy it creates the radiation and all of the dangerous shit that comes off of it. So is IQ a common trait among? No, IQ is not a common trait amongst researchers. IQ is a very, like, I would think that they might be. So I don't know how to measure how smart I am or you are. I don't know how to measure IQ. But I can tell you for sure that the theme is, you might know someone's smarter than you, but you'll never understand by how much. So you might know that David, making this video, I am smarter than you, but you'll never comprehend by how much, unless you are as smart as me. And then, you know, you can either meet me as equals or look down on me and tell me I'm stupid. And that's cool. I would love for that to happen. But researchers are The researchers are the few smart humans that have ever existed have put researchers on a path, and they're just doing a task that they were assigned to do. Most researchers are not that smart. They just went and did the science. They went and did the math, and now they're trying to figure out fusion, right? Like I don't. So some researchers are trying to figure out how can we get to Mars? Never gonna happen. You know, how can we become multiplanetary? We can't even deal with our own planet. Like the idea that we can go and make Mars or any other planet, or the idea that we can travel far enough, fast enough to get to a planet that looks like Earth, to relocate. Like we can't even inhabit Antarctica. Is IQ a common trait? We can't even inhabit our own planet fully. We can't, you know, and the problem is we have Hollywood, which I love movies. I love watching science fiction. You know, my favorite movie of all time is Oblivion. And I think that Oblivion. I think, yeah. So I remember seeing this. So I went to go watch like Iron Man 3. I think got released at the same time. And the next two showings at the theater we went to were sold out. And I saw this poster. Had no fucking idea what this movie was about. I just saw I saw this and I was like, and I went with my brother. Hey bro, Stefan, let's go watch this movie instead. And this is now my favorite movie of all time, Oblivion. It's so cool, but it's also science fiction. Researchers are doing science fiction. They're like, they're trying to practice science as if fiction could be true. And I think that that's always how it has to work. Like you have to push boundaries. But if you could understand, if I'm thinking about the most respected scientists and their words, from my opinion, not yours, not society, but like even Neil deGrasse Tyson. If you could ever possibly understand the limits of your intelligence, of your imagination, then you would know Hollywood is science fiction. Fiction. Science because, you know, it looks like technology. Fiction because it's not real. It's not real. This whole movement with AI, and I hate to say that, it's just software. Like that, if that computer outsmarts you, that is not a testament to the computer being smart. That is a testament to how stupid you are. A testament to how dumb humans have become collectively. If you can't outsmart these pieces of software, if you whoever you are can't outsmart these pieces of software? Because I can go on there and mess with it. And I think if you Google how to mess with ChatGPT, at the very least, you should be able to do that. You should be able to go like, what input can I give to ChatGPT that's going to give me a definitive answer about whatever? Like, should I murder humans? Or whatever. I don't mess with it. I don't know what the actual inputs and outputs are. Because it's not intelligence. It's a Google search that only gives you one output. That's the danger. Because if I go to, right, like if I go to Google, right, and I type in Oblivion, you know, maybe the top part here is all the movie with Tom Cruise and all that. But I search down below and I have all the, like, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That's not the movie. That's not what I searched for. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That is a game. And so I go down and I search, you know, through however many links, and then I come down to Google. Is that always like that? That many O's? And I can go 2, 3, 4, 5 pages deep and find other things related to the word Oblivion. But if you type it into ChatGPT, you're not getting all that. So, is having a high IQ common for anyone? No. Most of you, most humans have, you know, if we're basing it on the bell curve, which I do not believe. There's no bell curve to intelligence. That gives most of you too many favors to say that average is you don't even have 100 IQ, most of you. I don't like that. I don't want that. And I want you to fight me on it. Come prepared, because I got weapons of mass destruction if you come at me from an intelligence perspective. But people who do research in sciences, they might have a proclivity for logic, and it makes the math and the science less obstructive, so they go down that route. But what comes out of their mouths, what they say about the universe and consciousness, it's total gibberish. And that you can always tell. Like I'll just give you a hint, because I watch all this stuff. One of the things, one of the Star Talks I watched, I go to YouTube and I have some notifications. Is the universe endless? Are we internally endless? I mean, is that kind of what I'm talking about? How to communicate with aliens. Star Talk Live. There was, so probably this one right here, Big Brains of Bam. So I can see from the thumbnail It's Neil deGrasse Tyson, Paul Rudd, Mian Bialik. So I think that this one, there's two neuroscientists.
Welcome to Star Talk here at BAM.
Even really changing them, and I think
Yeah. So there's two neuroscientists on this. And they start so many of their observations. We don't know, but just fucking stop at the butt. That's the whole point. Stop at the butt. So no, high IQ is not a common trait amongst researchers, because in order to research, you have to believe. And sometimes that requires belief in nonsense. And I wonder, about like Isaac Newton, if I knew him, Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking. I'll say those three names. I wonder if I knew them and could have a conversation with them. Because they were more. No, I can't say it because I don't know them personally. But Stephen Hawking was alive in my lifetime. He was more concerned with the science than the humanity and the humanism. And I think that taking science that far without considering the history of humans, like, that is a distinctive observation of the lack of IQ. It might be cool, it might be intelligent, but if you don't take into account humans in your discoveries, because I could go cure cancer, maybe. I could go do the equations to get NASA to Mars. Never gonna do it for SpaceX. Like, why? Doing great human things for companies for profit. Like that's that should be an immediate. We are stupid. The fact that we pay people to make no progress. Like, SpaceX has done almost nothing useful, and we paid them billions of dollars. Tesla has done practically nothing useful, and we paid them billions of dollars. So, and what research went into that? Like, I went to Toyota, I bought a Prius. I made the shell look cooler for the future, and then I slapped an inventor's name on there, Tesla. Because Tesla was, and I didn't put him in the list with Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton. Tesla was, as far as I can tell, because I didn't know him either, a genius, and he did amazing things with his mind and his knowledge. And here we are with a fucking car that uses a battery and a Google app, and people value that. IQ. Please show me where IQ exists in this insanity. Please.